What's up guys, hope you're doing good. In this video I want to talk about something that I was talking about with my friend last weekend. We actually talked about how important it is to have an audience, to build an audience, and we actually talked about something, and that is that why the fuck is Iman Gatsi still selling courses, right? And we figured it out. The way why Iman is still selling courses is because that is the way to create leverage, right? If you want to scale to fucking millions, you need to have a lot of leverage. The reason why Alex Hormozi's program, high ticket program, is probably like $500,000 is because that is the way to create leverage, right? When I'm ever going to be at millions a year, I will never ever run this implementation program I have right now. You can probably maximum scale that to like 250 to 500K a month, probably, right? The reason why Iman is selling courses is because that is the way to create leverage. You can, like, you have infinite returns, right? That is the way to create leverage. And that is what those two people understand very well, right? So the process that you actually need to use in order to get to this level is this, right? So organic, right? Create attention. You need to fucking figure out a way to create attention, organic attention, right? You can spend a lot of money on ads, but those guys figured it out, right? If Iman would do a CDA, right? So a call to action every single day until he dies, that would mean that like 365 days times 70 years right now, because he's 21, let's say he's been 90, whatever, he's going to sell 20 courses every single day until he dies. Maybe if he's getting a kid, maybe he can take over the CTAs. I can still do that on his Instagram channel. He will probably sell courses until like his kid dies as well, right? The reason for that is because he has infinite returns. He has figured out a way to create infinite returns, right? If Iman would do a call to action on his Instagram every single day, he would sell 20 courses every single day until he dies, no matter how good his results are for his program, no matter how good his offer is, no matter how good he is as a person. It all doesn't matter. He has created an audience on a level that you can never compete on, right? He has really, you cannot compete, right? And Alex Hormozi did the same. You know why they both make millions? Because of this, 1.4 million. Because of this, 700K. That's the reason. That's the fucking reason why they make millions. That's the only reason, right? So that is the reason why Iman like still sells courses, because he has leverage. The bigger the business, the bigger the leverage, right? I'm not fucking able to scale this business to like $1 million a month for an offer that is like 5 to 10K. That is not possible. That is impossible. You can never deliver on that level, right? If you want to do that, you need to figure out another way to express your value, right? Implementation is a very, very good way to express value, to get to like $500,000 a month, right? If you ever want to get to like 10 million a month, it's like Grant Cardone, what he does. You know what he does? You know how many information programs he has? No, you know in how many ways he is expressing his value, right? There's no fucking way I'm able to fulfill every single fucking customer for an offer that's only 5 to 10K. That's impossible, right? That's just not possible, right? Let's say my offer is 10K. I need to get, like, that means I need to get 50 people results every single month over and over again, right? That's hard, right? That's just hard. So you need to fucking figure out a way to create a lot of leverage, because if I do that, I don't have leverage. I probably need, if I have 50 people, probably need like 5 client success managers, maybe 10 sellers to in the first place be able to get that attention, because you need to figure out a way to fucking get attention, and you need content distribution. So you need a way to actually make YouTube videos, make reels, right? Figure out a way to get attention, and do that by hiring VAs because they need to do outreach for you. So you're able to obtain access to millions of users, right? Obtain access to someone else's audience, obtain access to millions of users, to so many people, right? There's 7 billion people, probably 8 maybe now. 7 billion people in the world, right? Obtain access to millions of users. Provide value, right? Belonging to a community. That is what they want. They want to be a part of something. Every single human on earth wants to be a part of something. You need to have a storage, right? You need to have a storage where you can stack all those people, right? So that means a platform. Could be Facebook group, could be Instagram. You need to make sure that you transform a stranger into a fan, not even a customer, into a fan, right? Through that process, you're able to do unlimited CTAs, call to actions. You need to have a good offer in place, right? The reason why I said that Iman doesn't need to have a good offer in place is because it doesn't matter, right? He is on a point that it really fucking doesn't matter if he has case studies, he has a good offer in place, if he has whatever. His offer is good, probably, but yeah, he just figured it out. It really doesn't matter. People gonna buy from him unlimited until he dies, until his kid dies, whatever. Same for Alex and Rosie. The only way that I can get to understand if he's wanna get to like billions, if he's gonna provide more perceived value, right? If he's gonna get to understand a way to provide a lot more value, right? Because he is always talking about like he has like a very general approach because he has a lot of people. But if he's gonna specifically talk about more value, because I know he is a smart guy, he is extremely smart. So if he's gonna express more value into the market, if he's gonna make sure that a lot more people trust him, buy from him, build an emotional connection with them, he's gonna make 20 times more than he's doing right now. Right? And the reason for that is because what he's doing right now is he has general knowledge. He is expressing general knowledge, and that is not what will get into like billions, you know? If you want to get to a certain level, you have to express that value on a certain level. I'm trying to express all my value, right? But the reason why I'm not making billions is because I don't have 1.4K, like 1.4 like million followers. That is the only reason, right? I could guarantee you if 1.4 million people know about me, follow me on YouTube, I would make millions and billions, right? And that is what those guys are doing as well, right? If Iman is going to express more like specific value to people, because he has like a large audience from many different levels, he's going to specifically add more value to every single level, to every single person, like to every different stage. He's going to make a lot more money. And I think Alex Ramosi is doing that a little bit better, right? And that is the way to fucking skill. That is why inbound leads are the key to winning in life instead of outbound, right? Because if like outbound means that you need to put in work in order to get work out, right? Inbound is exponentially, right? So if you don't do outbound, you will never get results, right? If you have an audience, you can get results, you can get like money whenever the fuck you want, right? And that is the process that you need to walk through, right? So create attention, obtain that, like get a lot of attention, make sure that you obtain access to millions of users, provide value, and let them feel that they belong to something. Make sure you are like the top of that, right? Make sure you are like the king of a platform, and you have a lot of like soldiers under you, right? That listen to you, that want to follow you, that want to buy from you, whatever, right? And you can do that through like a Facebook group, through Instagram, whatever. So storage, right? A platform, unlimited CTAs. So you can do a call to action whenever you want, but keep providing that value every single time, right? And you get like infinite returns. You get boundless returns. Like it's never possible to not make any money, right? Only when you get blocked from Instagram or Facebook. So yeah, that's the only fucking way. You have closers who talk to those boundless returns to those inbound leads because they are willing to buy from you. Their emotional connection is so fucking good with you, right? They trust you. They know you. They know you can help them get to that next point, because that is what you need to understand. You tell your story based on who you are. And when you do that, people are able to like get attracted to you or not, right? But the only way to figure that out is by creating attention. If you get a lot of hate, you're probably doing a good job, right? Because you get a lot of attention. You know how many hate those guys get? A lot, right? A lot. They tell you that they don't get hate, but I know how many people hate Iman. It would probably be thousands, right? But he's doing a good job. So you have closers, setters in place that can actually make sure that those boundless returns, that those unlimited, that those inbound leads transition into loyal customers, right? Whenever you have a loyal customer, you can choose to give them results or not, right? What I said on a level where Iman is, it probably doesn't matter if you give them results because he will sell on a lot of amount of results, right? But to be honest, what I think is that Iman's course is good, but the reason why he does that is because he is able to scale to those levels where he's scaling right now, right? Iman makes probably 20 million a year right now at this level, 15 maybe. And the reason why he's doing that is because he has a course. It's not because he has an implementation program, because that's not that scalable as a course, right? Because information is scalable because you can express it in video material. Implementation, not, right? You cannot express that in video material. So that is the only way, right? So inbound leads, closed setters will turn it into loyal customers. You have a case study. Whenever you have that case study, you're able to scale millions and billions, really, right? But let's say you cannot give people results, you will still make money because he is on a certain level where you're at. If you are at 100K a month or less, give people fucking results, guys. What the fuck are you doing? If you're not able to give people results, you're never able to scale higher. Same for this topic, right? Whenever you have 1 million followers on YouTube, I would tell you that you need to give people results because that is the way to go, right? But you don't need to. It's not necessary. It's necessary, but not necessary to make money. But why the fuck wouldn't you? What is your goal in life, right? Money is fun, but it's not everything, right? You need to make sure that whenever you're gonna die, someone is making a Wikipedia page of you, and it needs to be clean, right? You want to be remembered in a nice way. So that was it for this video. I hope it was very helpful. Try to get to understand why inbound leads are more important than outbound leads, and try to get to understand why you need to make sure that whenever you have a sales call, you recommend people to a YouTube video, to follow you on Instagram, to join your Facebook group, because that is the way to stack it, right? If you say, okay, someone don't wants to buy from you, you say, okay, fine, buy it. And you never speak to them again. You're not making sure that you can express a lot of value to them for free on another level, right? You have to see this as a storage, right? Where a lot of free value is, right? And you need to make sure that you let people open the door, enter, and then obtain all that value, right? If that makes sense. Because that is the only way to ultimately get access to boundless returns, right? I hope this video was valuable. The purpose, the priority of this video is actually start making YouTube content, start making Instagram stories, talk about who you really are, and make sure that people trust you, and make sure that you get fucking attention, right? Make sure that you hire VAs and that you get fucking attention, because if you're still not getting attention from 100 people every single day, no fucking way you're able to scale to 30K a month, right? No fucking way you're able to stack your calendar with sales calls, right? So figure out a way to get attention, figure out a way to make sure that that attention converts into fans, make sure that you're able to give those fans amazing results when they're in your program. And yeah, guys, that is the only fucking way to succeed, okay? So create content, create YouTube content especially, and make sure that you VAs are doing a lot of outreach every fucking single day. Okay, create attention, and when you have that attention, turn it into like monetize that attention, right? So appreciate you watching this video. I hope it was very helpful, and I hope it was very helpful to get to understand why inbound leads are literally everything, right? Thanks for watching it, and see you later.